Is anyone familiar with the term engagement in the context of work? I don't mean engagement in the context of, would you please do me the honor of being, not that kind of engagement. Engagement in the context of whether you're happy doing your job, do you get out of bed every morning bounding with exuberance, going, I can't wait to work with my wonderful colleagues in my fantastic organization, or is it more disengaged where you get out of bed and you're like, oh, not another day here. The problem is that we're not having a great time at work today, globally. So this is research from a research organization called Gallup from 2017, so their most recent research that they've released. Only 15%, 1/5 of employees are engaged at work today. That's 85% of your human assets are not happy doing the jobs that they're doing. I think I missed a calling there. I probably should have been an artist instead of a psychologist. So can you see that there's a bit of a problem here? What do you think it is in India? Do you think it's better or worse? Do you think we're more engaged or less engaged in India today? So hands up for we're more engaged than that. Okay. And hands up for, yeah, we're less engaged than 15%. Okay, and hands up for no matter what I say, you're not going to put your hand up. I can see you out there. Right, yes. So, it is actually worse. So I live in Dubai, in the Middle East. We have the same degree of engagement in India as we do in the Middle East. 14%. So not dramatically different, but there is one deviation from the norm, from the average there. So we want to understand workplace, we want to understand culture, we want to understand technology, so that people can start having a better experience at work. Because of course there is a relationship with how engaged you are to how well you perform. And that's what I like to highlight to organizations that I'm working with, that it is about the people in the business. They're the most important asset. Let's use a different color, shall we? This circle here represents, on average, 100% of a company's expenditure every year. Now, according to the World Green Building Council, so this isn't our research at Herman Miller, this is from a third-party entity, roughly 10% of a company's expenditure is on real estate, and the other 90% is on people. Sorry, I've just realized the statistics from before. That's probably a better descriptor. So the vast majority of money that a company is spending, its outgoings every year, is not happy and it's not performing well. So if you are a listed company, Gallup expects organizations with a higher percentage of engaged employees to have 65% higher share value, to be on average 18% more profitable and 16% more productive according to Gallup's model of measuring productivity. But of course, everything is subjective. What you're tasked with, what your productivity measurement might be, could differ from somebody else's. So I think this is really, really important just to run through some of what that data looks like.